Okay, so I've been here in Germany for a few weeks, several weeks. I say a month and a half. I was also in Holland. I was traveling between Holland and Germany on a river cruise as a crew staff member. I'm a musician. A new experience inland on river cruises. Always been on the big cruise line, huge cruise lines around the world. This is ideal for me because we often stop in ports, which are not really ports, are on the rivers, and great cities. Here, this some random people. I'm here in Cologne, by the way, Cologne, Germany. I also had and here I was saying there is weird people who go and search and pick up like trash cans and bottles. I don't know what they do. Maybe they resell. There's like these random bums and homeless people. I guess they do this and make some profit, some money. I haven't asked to anybody. I don't care. But that's what they do in Cologne. A lot of people, these random people do this trash. Besides that, there was this guy behind me. That's why I'm talking about this. A minute ago, there was this bum guy picking up some bottles and cans, and they make some money. Either ladies or men. Poor people, they probably in Cologne, Germany. So besides that, this city is great. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it for many reasons because it's a big city, has a lot of things, a lot of choices. The prices are okay. Holland is more expensive. I love Amsterdam, of course. It's beautiful and it's great for approaching women. And I was also in Rotterdam. I love it. It's not so beautiful. I don't really like, but I would still enjoy it. I haven't approached women in Rotterdam. Actually, one woman. I was there like 2-3 times, 4 times maybe. Sometimes even at night. And I only approached one woman in Rotterdam. A failure. But it was a beginning because for many months I haven't been approaching women. For like last approaches, probably done it in November 2022, and then I haven't done any approaches December, January, February 2023, March, April, May, June, zero. Guys, zero. And then I put together all my knowledge again. I restudied, I relearned everything from my knowledge collected in more than 17 years, 16, 17 years. Approaching women, seducing, attracting, and it was August. Between July and August, I decided to put together a system and restart approaching to warm up. I was really rusty, and it was in Italy, in my city. I was restarting again because I really lost focus on how to do it, on how to approach, and I was just paralyzed. As well, I was busy trying to build my own business. That I'm not going to talk about it here in this channel for now. So I'm trying to build my own entrepreneurial business. So I was busy and stressed out. So in Italy, I restart to approach and I could see again the possibilities. It was powerful, amazing, and I put together again my systems, my methods. And then all of a sudden I got the job, position, opportunity, contract on river cruises between Holland and Germany. I have to move because I don't feel comfortable talking about these things when people are getting close. There was people, some guys, some other people sitting next to me, and I'm moving away. So I'm gonna stand. I don't know, maybe here. Yeah, I will be standing here. August, I joined a river cruise between Holland and Germany. We went all the way down to Switzerland and France, shitty places over there, but the most beautiful are in Germany. So Germany top. Number one, I knew it. I haven't been in many places in Germany in my life, but I knew it. And in terms of a beautiful, hot women, I also knew that in Germany there's fucking hot, beautiful women. And in Holland, to my surprise, I haven't seen many hot women, beautiful women. Maybe I wasn't focused, okay? I was not focused, but I was also in a city like Arnhem. I don't really like, it doesn't look good as a city. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't feel good in that city. Arnhem, Holland, I do not recommend. I went out one night, Saturday night, did not like the place, not many women. The area was not nice. Arnhem, super expensive, extremely expensive. I did not enjoy walking around. But I don't know, maybe it was because I was also working. But in this occasion, in Germany, we had a lot of time off, a lot of a vacation, because this river cruise was docked in a port outside Cologne for many weeks. And sometimes we had a cruise for 4 or 5 days with passengers, and then they would get off, and then we would stop again in Cologne. So I had a lot of time off. I enjoyed vacation, and I said, okay, this time is my chance to put together the methods, systems, go out and approach women. Cologne, I like it, I love it, I have free time. I was still getting paid for the majority of the time. I said, I'm gonna approach women in Cologne. And so I restart, warm up gradually. It's still tough, still difficult, but I did it. And here I'm in Cologne. Now it's October 2023. Let's not specify the date. Yeah, I've been doing some approaches day and night. I was also outside in the night area Friday night and Saturday nights, several times, several weeks. And but it's scary, especially going out alone, because I go out solo, random people from ships who work. Even if I am in a city and I have friends, I go solo. It's my adventures. I have freedom. I do whatever I want. So basically, people would not understand what I wanted to do. I don't join groups. Sometimes I think, yeah, I should join groups. I feel alone. But actually, it's the best thing actually in the world, because I have freedom, while others have while others are enslaved by their friends, their peers, their groups. I can do whatever. I sit, I walk, I go out, I come back whenever I want. So freedom. People have to be stuck with their group. They have to sit with their group, and they're not gonna move. While I sit over there, and then I go over there, and I sit over there, and I walk the whole area at night time. Of course, during the day, a lot of people go out solo, but at night time, nobody goes out. So I developed in the last 5, 6, 7 years my method to go out, to overcome fears, anxiety, and being scared. Guys, I'm gonna move away from you. There's some wind. There's some scary thing on top of my head. So what I want. No. Where can I stand here? Okay. I will walk. So maybe not. I have to stop. So as I was saying, I go out alone, solo at night time. Now it's Saturday, I will go out solo again. There's always fear and anxiety, like I don't know, maybe I shouldn't go out, maybe it's raining, or maybe I should go during the day. But no, the system is to overcome fears and anxieties. So I do it, and I'm always happy when I do it. And it's fun, it's exciting, it's an adventure. What I want to say is, yeah, I've been here in Cologne, and I want to talk about how I approach, how you can do it too. Subscribe to this channel, give me a like, or leave a comment or anything. Let me know what you think. So I will explain how I approach women. Basically, guys, it's scary. There is anxiety, there is fears, even during the day. What people think, what ladies think, what girls think, what guys think, what groups think, what couples think.
it's not easy. There's always no matter how many years I do, there is always fears like, oh, it's wrong, I shouldn't do it. So there's always these fears like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. But then I also want to do it. If I don't do it, what do I do? Think about it. If I don't do it, I love approaching women. I'm 45 and I still love approaching women. It's fun. And you get rejected most of, I get rejected most of the time. Most women don't even stop. They don't even listen. They don't even want to talk. But it's an important skill to build confidence and strength. So how do I do it? Now in this video, listen carefully. I will teach you and show you how to approach women anytime, anywhere you want. Anytime you feel like, any city of the world where there is people, where there is women, and I have to find a fucking corner where I don't have people listening and looking at me, because it really bothers me a lot. I'm gonna stop over there. So maybe after I record this video, I show you my whole method. I will talk to you about, there's some cute girls around. I will talk to you about how I approach women. So, what do? I build. Oh damn it, I don't feel. Okay, I gotta go over there. Okay, I found the place. No, I don't feel good. Okay, I found a place. No edited, no cut. Oh, this is so fucking close. Okay. Oh, finally, guys, I found a place. It's this one. I'm in Cologne, Germany. Here, okay. So leave a comment to let me know where you're from. So it's gonna be chilly and windy. So here's the method, guys. How do I do it? It's better acting like this. Not many people walking by here. Over there, there will tons of people, tons of traffic. I go out, and I have my own method, and I'm gonna break it down. My own method is made of principles, concepts, mindsets, actions, and steps, as well as sub-actions and sub-steps. And then with this, I have a program to execute everything gradually and building up the skills and making things happen. So, how do I do it? Besides all the concepts, the principles and the mindsets, to decide the stuff that makes me go out and approach women. I have 5 actions. One is called action number 1. Action number 1 is basically, what could it be? It's the beginning of everything. I created this in 2013, 10 years ago now, 2023. I thought, how can I break it down into small elements to focus on each one of those elements and do each one of those elements a series of times and just be happy with one element. So I broke it down. This is the first thing, whether I'm walking around in a city in North America or Asia or Australia or Africa or Europe. First thing, if I'm walking around, my brain, my eyes, my brain sees a woman I like. The first thing is stop. I should be able to stop. And so I created action number 1. This is my whole system. Action number 1 is stop on my tracks. And wherever I am going, at whatever speed, ideally I go slower, I'm walking around, so is stop. So that's the first action. It's action number 1. Action number 1, I stop on my truck. So I'm walking, okay? I'll show you an example. Let's say over there to my left, I'm spotting a woman at some point. I should be able to stop. Now it's weird, it feels wrong. Some people notice, majority of people don't notice. But I'm gonna show you it again. That's the beginning of the whole entire universe. If I, as a man, I want to talk to a woman that I don't know, if you're a guy, you want to talk to a woman you don't know, the first action is action number 1. I call it action number 1, which is the beginning of everything. Everything starts from there. Action number 1, which is I'm walking, if I'm walking. And if I see a woman on my right, okay, on count to 3, I will show you an example. 1, 2, 3. I should be able to stop. Now there is other stuff that I can do. Now, because it feels like wrong, and some people might observe and notice, or the woman, and you might be worried, I might be worried what she thinks, or her friends, or people around thinks. Majority of people, especially in a crowded area, they don't notice. They think I'm looking at a shop window, by the way. That's a trick that I use. And it is true. The majority of people. So there's no problem with that. But because it feels weird, so action number 1 has to be done at whatever pace. I can do like bang, immediate. I stop. Let's say I'm walking and there's a woman over there. Done. I should be done. Now I can stare at her, look at her where she's going, or I can go look back. As long as I stopped, I don't keep on walking wherever I was going. And then now maybe I look around and I look at her. She's walking over there. Because I'm scared what other people might be thinking, or what I'm thinking, whatever it is. So I try to be careful. In certain other places, I do like very direct, very strong. Boom, stop and look at her. Bam. And this action has to last like 1 or 2 seconds at most. Because it's dangerous. People might take it the wrong way. They get the wrong impression, whether the woman or people around her or other people. So be careful. Because they don't know, they might think I'm crazy or you're crazy. So don't do that. The second action is action number 2. Action number 2, so why I create action number 1? Because if you're a guy and you're walking in the street, whether it's you are in New York or in Tokyo or in Paris, you are walking, you see a hot, beautiful girl, and you keep on walking, walk. I'm walking out. You keep on walking. Then another woman here, oh my gosh, she's so fucking hot, and you keep on walking. And the whole world is keeping on walking. If you are a man and you see beautiful women, you don't stop, because the world told you keep on walking. You are not allowed to look at women. You are not allowed. That's what the world, society has told you, right? So I said, even though I learned methods on how to attract, approach, pick up women, techniques and strategies, for years I realized, it was in 2013, that still nowadays that we make this subconscious mistake, which is, we keep on walking, and I have all the techniques, the strategies on how to attract women, seduce, and I'm walking in the street. I say, okay, my plan of the day is approach women, and then I walk in the street, I see a beautiful woman, and I keep on walking, and inside I go, oh, she's so fucking hot, but why do I keep on walking? Bam! Stop on my tracks like this. Look, 1, 2, 3, stop when I see a woman. That's action number 1. So this is my method on how to approach women, guys. Action number 1. And now there is a woman on that side, okay? And 1, 2, 3, stop. So it might seem silly, but you are not able to do it because you are scared, you're afraid. Because society has taught you to be afraid and to not stop. But when you see a window shopping to buy clothes, you are allowed to stop. Society tells you, okay, you can stop. If you see a restaurant or any type of thing like a building, a tree, a dog, you stop. Even if you see a car, because society wants you to look at a car, to look at a window shopping, to spend money. But they don't want you to stop and look at women. Otherwise, they are vulnerable. You might get them right away, no need to get married. Or you might be, you may be smarter and get women, no need to get married. Society doesn't want you to be having so many opportunities and chances. So that's what happens. The first action is action number 1. And then I will make other videos on the 5 actions that I use. So if I do this, I'm walking around, I'm scared of approaching women after so many years. I have to warm up. 1, 2, and keep on walking. And I do this like 5, 6, 10 times, 15 times, 20 times, over and over to warm up and get used that day. and the next day again, and then again and again. And you will realize this is the basic, the fundamentals forever, for the rest of your life. So if you want to meet women, you have to stop. See, I'm walking around, oh fuck, she's so good. Oh, and keep on walking. Sometimes it's too dangerous, they are noticing, oh man, she's so fucking beautiful. And keep on walking, but then you don't want to do this forever. You want to do this every time you go out, whether day or night, to approach women. You want to meet women. This is what I do. I want to meet women. I have to warm up and walk around like this. So the 5 actions of my, and besides my principles, mindsets, concepts, 5 actions. Action number 1, action number 2, 3, 4, 5. Action number 2. What is action number 2? Well, if you think about it, it's logical. The next step is to move towards that woman, but into her direction. You don't have to move. So if the woman is walking this way, right? She's going that way. And I stop. I look at her. And then I walk that way. She's going that way. It seems stupid and logical, right? But, and this is what all of us do when we don't have knowledge, when we don't focus, when we don't have a system. So what we do, we keep on walking. If I was gonna go home, take a train, take the car, I keep on walking, and that's a mistake. So action number 2 is move towards, do the first few steps towards the direction of that woman. So ideally I go up to the woman and I start talking, but slow down. We are warming up, we are taking actions, we are making things happen. Anxiety is still there, fears are still there, and I will still talk my way out of not doing it. But if I want to make things happen, I have to do that something. So action number 2, after I stop, I have to move. Let's say, example, let's say I'm walking this direction and I spot a woman over there. I will film my, okay, to the ground, so you see. Action number 2 is this, and then I move into her direction. Stop, action number 1, oh, the woman is over there. And I should start to move. And then I just move a few steps. Is the beginning, because this is what every man does not do. If you think about it, these guys, if they see a hot woman, they just look at her and they keep on walking. Keep on walking. They don't even turn. Sometimes they turn to look at her ass, to check her out. But they don't have the courage. They don't know. They don't know how. They don't even know it's possible. They don't even know it's allowed. They don't even know if the woman even wants. They don't even know that actually the woman wants. They will reject. Women will reject. But you see, so the majority of men does not do. So that's the beginning. So if I go out today and I do action number 1, I stop on my trucks, wherever I was going, whatever attracts me or turns me on, a woman, anything actually, even if it's like a building, I have to stop. If I keep on walking, it's a mistake. I can trip over, I can hurt myself, I can have an accident. By the way, that's safe. But when I look at a woman, boy, you have to stop, otherwise I will never take the chance. And if I want to approach a woman, I have to move into her direction. Now, the first 5, 10, 15, I can just take the first steps towards her. And then I stop and I walk away. And it's a warm-up, it's a great exercise. It makes things happen, it's amazing, because slowly I get used to that. Then the next 5, 6, 10 approaches, I take more actions, I take more steps towards her. My heart beats fast, I'm shaking, I'm nervous, and I want to walk away because I'm scared. But I have to push a little bit more and more and more, until the point where I can, and some people will notice, the majority of people will not notice. And that is the mindset of positivity. We have to be calm, relaxed, and everything is going to be fine. I have to think everything is going to be fine, and people think and mind their own business. So I have to move towards her. And if I do that, every other guy is not doing this. So it's not just about approach women. No, it's not just that. If every other experts on the internet, they say you approach women, okay, yeah, right, and they still don't approach women. So the guys still are afraid. We are still scared of approaching women. I don't care how many approaches you do. So this is the way to break down the anxiety and the fears. Move towards her. Now you may have guessed the third action is actually start opening your mouth. I start opening my mouth and say one word, even just hey. And then I use also my eyes to look at her, and then my hand, my right hand or my left hand. You have to say something. I have to say something. I have to look at her, and I have to do some sign to make her acknowledge my presence. Now, many times they keep on walking. They are scared, especially the first 2 approach, 3 approach. Sometimes the first approach depends. Any approach, a woman, the number of rejections, they don't even stop. It feels weird, and then I stop. I accept rejections. I walk away. And now I feel like nothing. I feel nothing, relaxed, completely relaxed. Now, there's a fucking hot girl is coming this way. I would have approached her already, but I'm recording this video for her. This one. She's cute, she's Asian. I would have approached this one. What I would have done, I would do like go after her and walk and start saying the first few words. That's it. Hey, listen, I want to tell you. And she goes, "Bleh," and walks away. Rejections, rejections, and then at some point some woman smiles and shakes my hands, and then the next one the woman and walks away, and then the next woman she stops and talks to me for 3 seconds, and then the next one she stops and talks to me for 25 seconds, and then the next one she doesn't even stop, and then the next one she says, "Oh, I have a boyfriend." See, these are the approaches. Action number 1, action number 2, and action number 3. Actually, that's all we need. And then there is also action number 4. What is action number 4? Action number 4 is me telling the truth and revealing what I want, what I'm doing there. That's action number 4. Action number 4, I say, hey, listen, I approach you going into the truth, which is what most guys in the world don't do, is what you don't do. You go into, oh, where are you from? Oh, you look like you're from there. Oh, I saw. That's bullshit. That's lies. You have to say, listen, I came here. Now, you might disagree with this, but let me know what you think. Going into the truth is an action, and accepting the rejection. Some women, majority of women say no. Then action number 5 is progressing physically, verbally, and logistically with my truth, which means the real interests, desires, and intent. I stop here because it's going to go too long. I will make another video here in Cologne, Germany. And soon I will fly back to Italy. Yeah, that's it. Apply these 3 actions over and over and over for the next 20 years, guys. If you want to, if you are 15 years old or 18, your whole life you have to do this. If you want to approach a woman, action number 1, stop. Action number 2, walk towards her. Break it down and do it gradually to warm up. Action number 3, start saying, hey, listen, I wanna. And these are the words that I say, hey, excuse me, hey, hello, listen, I want to say, word that I avoid is hi. I don't say hi because some women say bye. Once in Stockholm, Sweden, I said hi and they will bye and I pissed me off. So I say, hey, listen, excuse me, wait, stop. Actually, I don't say stop anymore because you don't want to force anybody to stop. The other thing, don't touch women. Do not. It's just enough to say, hello, hey, listen. Second thing, another thing, don't smile excessively because why are you smiling? You want to sell something. It's bullshit. You have to say, hey, listen, I would like to talk. And she goes, ugh, and walks away. That's it. Then approach another woman like 2 hours later, because you're not going to approach women every 10 seconds. I don't approach women. Maybe 2 in a day, maybe 5 in a day. So the next woman say, hey, listen, I would like to talk to you. Can we talk? Anything. Hey, listen, I just saw you. I was walking this way. She goes, yeah. Oh, nothing. Boom. And walk away. By the way, you break down the action number 1, break down the action number 2, break down. You have to do hundreds of times action number 1, hundreds of times action number 2, gradually going up to her, and hundreds of times saying 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, and then 4 words, 5 words, and then you add up. And then from there you do whatever you want. And that's the whole approach: attraction, meeting women, approaching women, getting women into your life, guys. That's how you do. And I got a woman here the first few weeks. Gorgeous, the way I liked it. We had difficult time in speaking. I got one woman here. She was from Iran. But when I saw her, I did not know she was. I see many people from Middle East. She was from Iran, and I liked her. I liked her because she was the way I like her. Her body, not very young. I'm looking for young women, but not very young, but she was good, guys. She was fucking good, physically, okay? So it's normal, and then you make relationships, friendships, and you stay friends, and love, respect each other, that's it.